That's good.
Oh, it's just like that?
Yeah, it's good. So, what's up, people? Again, my name is Kay Jones. Welcome to Talk That Talk, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
Oh, thank you so much. Therapy. What's going on, folks?
So here's what we're going to do. DJ, turn the audio way down. I just want them to hear me.
That's right.
All right, so here's what's going on. We're going to jump into it right now because like I told you guys last week, we're here for no nonsense. We're not in a time for waste, right? So we're going to jump into it real quick. Therapy, what we talking about today?
Today is all for the upcoming artists out there. We're going to talk about artists who use auto-tune as a comfort zone in music. I don't think it's fair to use auto-tune.
So this week I made a very controversial post on our Talk That Talk page, and people hit me up talking about, oh, Kay Jones, you can't say that. That's not right. You got to talk to them. I was like, let me tell you something. If I pull up in a studio and somebody recording their song and they don't ask me for constructive criticism, I'm not giving it, because 9 times out of 10, their ego is bigger than anything else. So I say, if you're not asking me, bro, I'm not giving it to you. So the post read this. It says, artists, before you give your music to someone to help promote you, make sure the song, the construction quality of the song is great. I got blasted because I said that.
Now, a lot of people think their stuff is great when they're recording in little, low quality equipment and closets and everything like that. But no, pay money for your music. Invest in yourself. I feel like if you're paying $40, $50 a session, that's fine. Make sure that quality is clear, so that when you're pitching your music out to people, they're impressed. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to counter what she said. This is my co-host, but I'm going to counter it. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of songs that were made in closets, right? But you see, now I'm not knocking you. What you're saying is right, but I'm going to counter it. The thing is the person behind the computer. A lot of times people feel like if they get Mac and they get the latest technology, their music will be what it should be of today. So the person behind the computer is very important. He got to know what the hell he doing.
Yeah, he do. He have to know how to line up your vocals and do what he do, edit and mix and master. Now, I recorded some of my first tracks in the closet. Tom Murder was good. It was his bedroom. I remember that, but it had no foam, no isolation, no nothing, so you can hear my voice bouncing off the walls, stuff like that. I can compare the quality from that into what I'm doing now, and I can hear the difference.
Right, so you're right, but I'm saying, I put, what I'm basically saying is, if homeboy know what he doing in the closet and he got the foam and he got the whole setup, and maybe he's done in the closet and it doesn't sound so great in the closet, you could always outsource that. So if
that's true.
When we were new artists coming up, we didn't know anything about, he recorded and let's give it to somebody else to mix and master. We didn't know that. So I'm telling artists today, if you do a song in the closet, does it sound... No. Here's what the real problem is. If you do the shit... I can say the shit, right?
Yeah, you can say
If you do the shit okay, a lot of artists don't know this. A lot of people who just get in the game don't know this. You go to somebody's house, you do a song, they pitch it up. That's what Jamaican people say. They put something together. You're thinking that that's the song. It's not the song. There's another process that comes towards this. And people, that's where they go wrong. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You first do your song, you pull up to the studio, you just, that sound good. You're excited that your song is on a track. You don't even realize that there's more to it. And you give it to somebody to play it on the radio for you. You're going to get shut down.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to come back. Pasta, Steve, please run a song for me, please.
Surprise us.
Give us something. Well, today not a building. Pasta, Steve. Okay, so welcome back to the talk show. It's your girl Kay Jones and
Therapy.
We on Talk That Talk. So today we're talking about artists not taking the time to make sure that the music sound great before they actually give it to somebody to play. Mm-hmm. Now we got Brooklyn's famous, well-known. Jesus Christ, he's trying to kill me in here. His name is Pasta Steve.
Pasta Steve.
So now he's a woo!
Come on, let the people see you, Steve.
So he's a DJ, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of artists see him and they ask him for his email and they on some, I gotta get you my song, thinking that that's it. After he get the song, they gonna be big. But yeah. I'm sure his email is packed with songs that probably not great and song that's probably good, great. I don't know. So we basically want to ask him and get his input on how does he weed out the good songs from the bad songs, not just the obvious way it doesn't sound good.
Right. Well, first of all, you have to understand, as a selector, I get music every day. And music, a lot of artists got to understand, music goes with the time you're living in. You know what I mean? Some artists are, they give you music and they're still in the old school. They're still in the 80s. They're still in the 80s DJing. And it doesn't go with the year. You know what I mean? Because right now it's mostly, for example, Papa San, Lieutenant Stitchy. Their music is not popping for the young, you know what I mean? Like we have the Cartel and the Chronics and all of them new songs. There's some artists still are DJ back and it's off. You know what I mean? So they want you to juggle that type of song now. When you are at selector now and you are juggling song, you know, it's hard to mix it in. And second of all, with studio work too, again, with like you guys talked about earlier, with the studio work when they record stuff. Some stuff recorded in our closet where you want to be mixed properly. And some artists and most people you see the business come down and it's so much. Yeah. Most thing with DJs right now, everybody a DJ. And that's the problem. Why? Because people can get a little thing and say, listen, we can start with and be an artist, and it's wrong because you're not an artist. And although people tell us, listen, your song, you know, and then again, most people is not being real with you and tell you, listen, you sound like shit. So that's the thing, and that's the thing, you can't be real with certain artists and listen, this is not make it. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, you know, it's a lot for a DJ, but it's all about creativity. And for artists, I'm giving a personal opinion as a selector. You have to take criticism. You have to let people tell you, because you can say yeah and people say no. And that's the problem with today, because everybody think artists is for everybody and it's not. Music is a thing where come with clean heart and purity. If you're not clean heart and if it's not for you, it's not for you. And that is the problem with music today.
Thank you, Pastor.
Awesome. You know what, he said something, I'm going to segue into something real crazy. He just spoke about constructive criticism. And here's the thing with constructive criticism, because like I told you, Therapy and I were both artists, right? When being critiqued by certain people, you got to be careful of who you're being critiqued by. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I don't know, there's some people we in Jamaica call bad mind. Like, they don't never have nothing good to say. So I don't want your critique. You keep it to yourself, bro. And I've gotten to the point in my career where I can say, opinions ain't facts. I can take it in and let it go. I've gotten to that point, but some artists did not get to that point. No. It's like, yo, you tell me my song is trash, bro. It's F you and your mother, your grandmother, your great grandmother. That's where they're going with it. You know what I mean? But what's your take on this whole, basically what he said?
Well, I totally understand his point of view as a DJ, as a selector. As far as constructive criticism,
as a selector.
Yeah, as a selector.
You got it like how he said it.
Yeah. As far as constructive criticism, now you can't be that damn sensitive. That's just it. Everybody's not gonna like your music. That's just it. You know, you got one person that'll tell you, "Oh yeah, yo, that's fire," and then you got another person that'll be like, "Nah, you could come harder on that. That the bars ain't saying nothing, no metaphors. It ain't deep enough. It ain't doing it for me."
So you got something else to say? Come on.
Come on in.
Don't your mic work? No, you gotta come over here. You right, huh?
All right, listen. Out of 10, 9 times, artists do songs, and the one them hit becomes the hit.
Yeah, I've heard that.
The one them hate?
Right. It's
the one they don't like.
Hate.
The one that you don't like, so everybody loves it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it comes down with critics, you know what I mean? People that you say, how you like my song. Because remember, even the same thing when you're doing movie. When you're doing movie, the same thing. People got to sit and pass it. A lot of people got to sit, because you know when they do movies, they have a sit down with a couple of people, sit down and they rate it and see, okay, if it's going to make it or not. Yeah. Same thing with music. You do a track and this one that said no, this one that said no, this one that said no. You know what I mean? It's funny. You know what I mean? And
it's
you have to
funny,
be, you have to be creative.
I say weed it out. I say as an artist, I'm not saying don't take criticisms, but whomever give it to you, weed it out and try to understand where they're coming from. Because like me, I take that personal. Like if you come to me on some, oh that's trash, and you don't have any, there's no backing up to what you're saying, I'm not taking you serious and I might curse you out. That's where I
It's
was.
possible.
To be honest, because how do you? I just went to the studio, thought I did some fire shit, and here you go, that shit trash. I mean, there are some people out there like that, but I like to talk to people who can be like, you know what? That hook right there, I don't like it. Those are the people who I want to talk to. And if I said a line that didn't sound right, I'm going to look at you like, bro, how do you think I could say this? And if you can't answer me, I don't want to hear nothing from you. That's just me. I don't want to hear nothing from you. But we're going to lead it. You got something else to say. What else you got to say?
Come on.
And the next thing about music, you know, music is something where it don't matter if your shit is garbage. If you're spending your money, that shit will be the hottest shit playing.
Yo!
Money talks, y'all.
It's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See, we're going to touch on that too.
Let me tell you what I've seen over the years I've been playing music. I've seen that they play music keep beating it, the radio station keep beating the song till you start singing it. You start hip with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really good, but they just force it on you.
Yeah, it's forced. In the industry, they'll force it on you. 9 times out of 10, if I hear a song the first time, I'll say, yo, that shit is trash. I don't like that. But it always becomes that song of the summer, that song I end up bumping to, downloading, and it's stuck in my head.
All right, so here's the flip side to all of that. See, that's crazy. Now, I just did a song in Damien's basement, and Pasta say this shit is trash. DJ Million says trash. Hold up. I go to Princess, and she got a radio connect, and the same song they say is trash. Not saying it's not trash, but if I have enough money and Princess got, I'm sorry, you know, Therapy got enough money.
Yeah, it's okay.
Therapy got, because she is really a princess. Therapy got enough money.
Yeah.
My shit could be the song of the year. Now, Pasa, a million driving down the street with my bumping in their cars. And they just said my song was trash. So that's the other side of the business that we don't have enough time to cover today. We are going to cover that. But we're going to go on to something else. Now, I spoke about something negative. We're going to go into something kind of positive, but it is negative. Auto-tune!
Auto-tune, which is everybody's comfort zone, and it all sounds the same, man.
Let me tell you something. I got a strong voice. I love my voice. I like this. I could go up there too. I like my voice. So when you pull up to the studio as an artist as the first time and that auto-tune come on, boy, hey, boy, you singing tunes, you feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
But the sad part is you get on the stage and it's time to perform and you can't hit the notes. That shit is embarrassing.
OD embarrassing. And you know, real artists don't use their vocals. You know, that's live. When you're performing live, it's supposed to be live. I mean, I'm trying to perfect that craft myself. It's not easy, but...
Look, in Jamaica, they say, they throw your stone in my car. Look here, she threw her stone in the pen. I'm one of those artists. I like to have my track in the background, because sometimes I tend to stray. But what she's saying is right. It's a better look for when you're going to perform, and you have just the instrumental, and it's better. It's better for the audience. You know what I'm saying? You get to... You know, if the song said, I'm going down the road, you see Paul, I'm going down the road with Paul. You could do that on just instrumental. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But auto-tune, it's a funny thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been to studios where I went to record and auto-tune was on, and I have to be like, bruh, I don't need that on. You can take that off. Let's do that later. Because I realized that people like my natural voice. Some of the shows and some of the stuff I've gotten, it's because of some old stuff I did on YouTube, me singing Tanya Stevens music or other people. And people come to me, they say, yo, I saw you on YouTube singing. And I'm like, shit, that shit ain't had no auto-tune on there. So look here, I can do it naturally. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right. Natural is the best way. Me, I hardly ever use auto-tune. I think the only time I used auto-tune was for like ad-libs, you know, little in and outs, little cool shit I wanted to do on my tracks. That's about it. But I've learned to love my own voice. I have a powerful voice as well, and I just want to hear my own voice rock out.
So I'm gonna tell you something that's going on. I'm not hating on no artist. Every time I come on here, I say something that people don't like.
Yeah, we're not hating.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I know a lot of guys that's artists, and they auto-tune is their baby mother. It's their mother. That's the only thing they use, and just because of that, your whole album, bro, you put out an EP and the whole shit is auto-tune. I'm not listening. I stop at track 2. That's it, because everything's on this him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I cannot, and I'm a female.
You sound like you're singing into a fan or something.
Hold on. And then they be on some, girl, skin over, let me dig out your vagina. And then the auto-tune just carrying it. I'm like, bruh.
Too much.
Nah, I ain't with that, but...
Whatever floats your boat. But my personal opinion is tone that auto-tune shit down. We want to hear you. We want to know what you sound like and everything. Because when you performing it live and you ain't got your vocals and everything, what you gonna do? They gonna be like, what song is that? We don't even know. He sounds regular.
Yeah, but we're gonna play some tunes real quick and come back to your pasa pasa. We're gonna break down this. So we were talking about something earlier about we spoke about constructive criticism, but there's another thing that's very important. A lot of artists are closet artists. They go in this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people where I do better by myself. I don't need nobody up in there telling me what. I rather create the art and then I have people critique after, and then I go back. But there's some people in me. I've gotten to this point where I like to have somebody in there that can have an input. Mm-hmm. Now, what's your take on that? Because you're the one that brought that up.
Yeah, I did. Ever since day one of recording, I had somebody in the studio with me to help me critique, and it's helped me come a long way. Shout outs to my best friend Niche. She knows music. She loves music as much as I do, and she'll tell me like, nah, lower your voice a little bit or bring that pitch, like, you know, switch it up a little bit right there. Do that, do this. And sometimes that's just what I need, because here I am. I wrote the song, so I already have it in my head how I want it to sound. But you're not really doing it just for yourself. You have listeners. You have all of these people out there listening to what you're putting out. And, you know, it can always be better. There's always room for growth. There's always room to improve.
It's a fact. I've been to the studio. Like, I got out of my shell. I've been to the studio where I had like 2 dudes in there. And, you know, like everybody got different ears. But when it comes to my writing process, I don't need nobody there for that. Because I know what the hell I'm trying to say. Now, when I'm done, I could go back and be like, you know what, let me change this word. And I pull up to the studio, homeboy, and he like, yo, I don't like that word, the rest of change it. I don't mind stuff like that. But I feel like every artist, when you first start out, if you're an artist now, it's very important to bring somebody with you that could, because they have it, like, I did a song, it's called Everybody. It didn't drop yet. This is the longest song I ever worked on, people, because we doing some stuff. But I did a song, went to the studio, did it, and in my mind, I thought it was fire. My brother got up and said, yo, I think you need to you need to sing lower under this track right here. I looked at him like, I don't know, whatever. I went in there and I came out, the song is fire now, just because of that one advice.
That one little piece of information.
So, I don't know, constructive criticism, them being in there, it works out for the best, you know what I mean? It works out for the best. But there's another thing that we said we would address on the show. You could do it in any order. We're talking about the construction of a song. And there's no particular order. See, I'm so Jamaican. There's no particular order how you should do this. Me personally, when I write a song, I construct my song based off how the beat or the rhythm is. It's not for me a chorus, a verse. I can start that joint with a verse and then do a chorus.
It's like putting pieces to a puzzle. Same for me.
Exactly. Or if I write the song before I get the beat, whomever's making the beat for me just would have to. You know what I mean? I move forward in there, bing up, and I'm a good something. Million. I ain't girl him much with him, man. I ain't girl him. But we what else you wanted to touch on today, Pete?
Well, I think we touched on a little bit of everything. As far as the construction of a song, I mean, there's no manual of how to write a song. Me, when I hear the beat, I let the words come to me, and that's what artists do. Every beat tells a story, so that's how you write your song. Like she said, if you can start off with just a chorus, keep working on it. Keep working on that chorus. The rest will come. Just don't give up, and the rest will come. Next thing you know, you have one verse, second verse, chorus, outro, and the whole 9.
So I'm gonna tell you what we gonna. Like I said, we both are artists, so we try to dive into stuff that a DJ may not know or a selector may not know, because we are walking this path. I feel like next week we want to touch on women being in the industry, and not necessarily all the struggles they face, but there is something that I would like to talk about being sexy all the goddamn time. I don't think there's any female artists out there. And when I say sexy, I'm talking about being naked all the time. I'm like, who the hell got
There's
time
no
for stuff like that?
mystery to what you're showing at all. You know, just naked.
I'm sorry, what you said, Steve?
What happened?
We like you in the naked.
No, I understand, but see, look at me right now. But I got on a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah, look
now,
at me.
Now, if I was made and I would have a big record label, I'm sure I'd have to have a titty show and a leg show and something would have to be shown.
Something showing, yep.
So, and then, but where we going, this right here leads into, this is mental health month, right?
That's right.
This is going to lead into something bigger, people. You understand? So right now we going to play some music and come right back, and we going to basically give you a little sneak peek of next week.
Oh yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, money go up, hot split, black crab a dark clothes. Coyote, big yard, we no start talk. For every girl, here's at the passport. You get la free, put it in.
Alright, girl, we're gonna close out the show like this, right? We just want to shout out the real artists. I mean, yeah, people, y'all don't understand. People are seeing what we're doing and they appreciate what the hell we're doing. And artists just want a platform to get on, and I appreciate everybody that's hitting us up on something. I want to get an interview.
Yes, we appreciate everybody that's reaching out.
So with all that being said, we want to shout out Jamaica. Thickness is a bad artist from Brooklyn. The word
Hey, Thickness.
And then we have Young Image Music on IG. Say he trying to come on. And we have a youth called Nello Vibe. I met him. I didn't realize it was him.
Nello.
I met him when I went to some brunch business about a month ago. Him and his arts, and his pants fit him well tight.
Wow,
He's a tight pants man. Big up yourself, you. So next week, as I said, we're being female and we're doing this.
Yeah.
We think about stuff that guys don't think about. Like when a guy see a female artist, he just thinks sexy. He doesn't think about what's going on underneath the sexy. And as a female, and as I said, with this whole thing being mental health month, we want to do something in respect to that, right?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about, we want to talk about something called PMDD. It's called premenstrual dysphoria disorder. And we're going to connect that with being a female artist and being in the business. Because a lot of time, guys will see a female's bitchy, and he doesn't realize that there's chemical shit that's going on in her body that she does not have control over.
She don't even know why she's bitchy half the time.
Facts. I know guys probably been around a chicken. He probably took her chicken and she started crying, and he don't understand. He like, what the hell wrong with you? He don't understand. So we gonna link that with being a female artist and being in the business and trying to be naked every day. I don't know how they do that, but big up to them.
Yeah.
So we gonna close out today by telling y'all should go check out Pure Tunes closing.
Pure Tunes.
Therapy got a song out. That's the Bike Boys outside. That's Brooklyn. So what? It's another what? Day in what?
Another day in Brooklyn.
So yeah, Therapy got a song, and we got Pasa here looking well. He looking lit right now.
Oh yeah,
he looking nice. Therapy got a song out on the Good Form Rhythm.
Good Form Freestyle, y'all. Check it out.
So y'all should go on YouTube and check that out. I want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. If you on the YouTube, because we see y'all, drop a comment, like, and
y'all, we back on the air. It's your girl Therapy and my lovely co-host K Jones.
I don't think that shit was recorded.
The whole time?
It said 28. I can't have 28 minutes again. That 28 minutes should have been done.
Oh shit. What's up, y'all?